Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Morning Alarm. Today our topic is database management languages. So, after designing the database and the database management system selects the database to implement it, the first step is to specify the conceptual and internal schemas for the database, which has been discussed in the previous video, Introduction to the Database Management System, and any mapping between the two. In many database management systems where no separation between levels is maintained, one language called data definition language is used by the DBA and by database designers to define both schemas. In DBMSs where a separation is maintained between the conceptual and internal levels, the DDL is used to specify the conceptual schema only. Another language called storage definition language is used to specify the internal schema. First, three schema architecture, where three levels are present: the physical level, conceptual level and view level. We would need a third language, the view definition language, to specify user views and their mapping to the conceptual schema. But in most DBMSs, the DDL is used to define both conceptual and external schemas. In relational DBMSs, SQL is used in the role of VDL to define user or application views as result of predefined queries. As we have discussed in the previous video, in relational DBMSs, the data is stored in the form of relations, nothing but tables. For this, SQL is used in the role of VDL. Once the database schemas are compiled and the database is populated with data, users must have some means to manipulate the data. Typical manipulations include retrieval, insertion, deletion, and modification of the data. To perform these operations, the DBMS provides a set of operations or a language called the Data Manipulation Language (DML) for these purposes. In current DBMSs, the preceding types of languages are usually not considered distinct languages. Rather, a comprehensive integrated language is used that includes constructs for conceptual schema definition, view definition, and data manipulation. So now we are using comprehensive integrated languages. A typical example of a comprehensive database language is the SQL Relational Database Language. In this language, we have a combination of DDL, VDL and DML as well as statements for constraint specification, schema evaluation and many other features. So, what are the types of DBMS languages we have? We have four types: DDL, DCL, DML and TCL. DDL stands for Data Definition Language, DCL stands for Data Control Language, DML stands for Data Manipulation Language, TCL stands for Transaction Control Language. First we have Data Definition Language. DDL stands for Data Definition Language. It is used to define database structure or pattern. It is used to create schema, tables, indexes, constraints, etc. in the database. Using the DDL statements, you can create the skeleton of the database. Data definition language is used to store the information of metadata like number of tables, their names, indexes, columns in each table, constraints. Metadata is the data about data. Here are some tasks that come under DDL. Create. It is used to create objects in the database. Alter. It is used to alter the structure of the database. Drop. It is used to delete objects from the database. Truncate. It is used to remove all records from the table. Rename. It is used to rename an object. These are the 5 commands present in the data definition language which are used to create, alter, drop, truncate and rename the database objects. Next we have Data Manipulation Language. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. It is used for accessing and manipulating data in a database. It handles user requests. Here are some tasks that come under DML. Select, insert, update and delete. Select is used to retrieve data from database. Insert is used to insert data into a table. Update is used to update existing data within a table. Delete is used to delete all records from a table. We can also use delete command to delete a single record from the table. Using these commands in DML, we manipulate the data in the database. Next we have data control language. DCL stands for data control language. It is used to retrieve the stored or saved data. The DCL execution is transactional. It also has rollback parameters. But in Oracle database, the execution of data control language does not have the feature of rolling back. Here are some tasks that come under DCL. Grant and revoke. Grant. It is used to give user access privileges to a database. Revoke. It is used to take back permissions from the user. These are used to give privileges to access the data and take back the permissions from the user. So, these are the commands that come under data control language. Next we have TCL, transaction control language. TCL is used to run the changes made by the DML statement. TCL can be grouped into a logical transaction. Here are some tasks that come under TCL. Commit and rollback. Commit. It is used to save the transaction on the database. Rollback. It is used to restore the database to the original since the last commit. So these are the 4 types of database management languages we have. Transaction control language, data control language, data manipulation language, and data definition language. Using these 4 languages, we retrieve the data, manipulate the data, and use the data whenever we need it. In coming videos, we will explain all the commands in each database management language with their syntax and example and the definitions. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to the channel for more useful videos. Thank you.